Alan here with Prestige Trailers. Today we'd like to take you on a walk around of our newest offering that we have just made available to the industry today, and it's a sand hopper. It's the third generation of the hopper that we built. Let's start with the sidewall, the standard configuration of this trailer. It is a 6 to 8 inch sidewall height, 96 wide by 40 feet long. That's our standard configuration. We do have our Z-posts spaced at 8-inch spacing throughout the entire length of the trailer, and you'll be able to see them here. Smooth 063 aluminum sidewalls. Some of the key features on this trailer are a steel suspension frame as well as a steel coupler frame at the front of the trailer, supported by a steel set of framework where there is no hopper underneath the trailer. We have an aluminum rail on the bottom, which is a two-piece rail that connects the steel framework to the sidewalls of the trailer. Inside this aluminum rail are all the electrical and air lines running, protected from the environment of the road. The steel suspension frame at the front of the trailer, you'll take note there is a 2-inch drop at the front of the coupler frame, and what that does is it just allows you that much more space over your truck fenders should you have fenders in your truck going in uneven surfaces to avoid contact with those truck fenders. As we move back, come up to the aluminum landing gear. This Yost landing gear is our standard landing gear. It is a 5-year maintenance-free package with a 10-year warranty on the landing gear itself. Again, all aluminum construction with the exception of the steel leg. At the front of the trailer, we do have an extra fender built in. It will still protect the inside of the trailer from getting the spray of the truck tires going up into the open area of the trailer. We have the same kind of a fender built over the rear wheels just to keep that road spray from flying up into the frame of the trailer as you're moving along in some muddy conditions or sandy conditions. The sand trailer, what makes it unique over our standard grain trailer, the exterior appearance is very much like our grain trailers. The one key difference is there's a single hopper. The slope angles of this trailer are at 34 degrees coming down to the hopper. They're supported in the lower area by purlings that are spaced 8 inches apart to keep that hopper or that slope area as stiff as possible. As it transitions down into the lower part of the hopper, the slope angle increases from 34 degrees to 40 degrees. It is a 2-piece hopper design. It is also supported by 3 rows of stiffeners for that heavy concentrated load near the bottom of the trailer. The lowest point of the opening is 21 inches from the ground, giving you lots of clearance to go over the pits that the trailer is being unloaded in. All of the hardware on the rack and pinion design is stainless steel, and it's put on a roller frame that supports it to move front and back. The gate itself is stainless steel. The chute shafts are stainless steel as well. We have a power opener on the hopper that's a Sherco 350 high torque motor mounted on the curb side of the unit, but we do have an electrical switches on either side of the trailer. In addition, you do get a remote control to operate both the chute and the tarp opening of the trailer, which is powered by a Sherco 4500 opener as well. The tarp is only covering the hopper area of this trailer. Front and back of the open area, we have put an aluminum roof there just to keep the debris from coming up into the trailer and give it more of a finished look. One of the safety features that we've built into this trailer, there's a wheel here that turns, and you can lock the door in a closed position when you're traveling down the road. You can open it, unlock it, but we built a little shroud over here so you will avoid getting your fingers caught in the wheel that's turning below. As we move back towards the suspension frame of the trailer, we do have an air gauge box that indicates the pressure as well. Inside this air gauge box is also a dump valve should you want to dump the suspension. Again, the steel suspension frame, we talked about it at the front of the trailer. We have a steel suspension frame in the back of the trailer. These trailers are designed to work in some challenging conditions, so we've elected to go with all steel componentry. The suspension that we currently use on this trailer is a Hendrickson Intrax 23K suspension. It has an oil-filled wheel end. We do have a vented axle, meaning there's no fill plug on the side of the wheel end. The oil is added actually through the hub of the the axle itself. You'll notice the aluminum wheels is a standard on this trailer, inner and outer aluminum wheels. We run 22.5 rubber, and that, as I referenced, the 21-inch clearance that we have in this trailer is with a 22.5 rubber. You'll notice the closeouts are here just above the wheels to keep that spray from coming up into the no-load area of your hopper, just to keep things clean. We talked about the safety features of the lighting. Currently, we've shut off the clearance lights just to indicate some of the different lighting that will activate at the back of the trailer. As you can see, the lower corners are signaling, or the four-way flashers are on. The top corners will also indicate the four ways, giving you another nice high visibility area to show that you're signaling or you're stopped on the side of the road. On most trailers, these would be the two lights that would be on as your brake lights. In addition, we've added 3 more in the middle that act as a brake light and a clearance. In addition, the top 3 lights also act as a high mount brake light, just to give you some more visibility on the road and make it safer there. I'd like to thank you again for joining us today on this walk around on this trailer. Should you have any questions or need more information, please feel free to reach out on our website or look for a dealer locator for a dealer nearest you for more information. Thank you.